I hope that you are having the best day ever. Today, we are going to make it the best day ever. And I'm going to share with you an average day in the life of what it's like living in Disney World. So we have a pretty cool situation where we live seconds from the Disney parks. And I have been asked repeatedly to share just a full day in the life, like a full day routine. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we do live a normal life where we wake up, we have breakfast, we eat at home sometimes, but the cool part is that we can literally drive to a Disney park within a couple minutes. So very cool. We're about 4 minutes from Magic Kingdom, about 10 minutes from Epcot. Very neat. And we're technically on Disney property. So usually the day starts, we try to make our bed. As the very first thing, I set the mood with my favorite ambience on the TV, and I kind of just let that go all day long. And then I'll do things like skincare and get ready for the day. We'll usually have breakfast at home, and then we head to the parks. So join us for a full day in Disney. One habit that I've gotten into throughout the fall season is starting my day with lemon water and a little bit of sea salt. So that's what you can see me drinking here as I kind of tidy up and get ready. I get dressed. I always wear a Disney dress. It's kind of like my thing. They're very comfortable. They all have built-in shorts. They're perfect for going on rides. They're perfect for the hot weather. I love them. So my closet is literally filled with, I just call them Disney dresses. I love them. So I go into our ensuite and then I do my skincare. That's usually my very first thing that wakes me up in the morning other than a heaping glass of water. So I will usually use either the quartz gua sha or I have like a little vibrating heated one that I love. I'll do my serum, my eye cream, and my cream every single day. I love this stuff. I get a lot of compliments on my skin, and I would say that I owe it to this. I've been using it for 2 years, and it is so good. Absolutely love it. Full disclaimer, I do have a discount, and it's a hefty discount code, which I am so grateful that they gave us that. The cream that I'm using, yes, it's bright red, but it does kind of soak into the skin, and if anything, it gives you a little skin tint, but there's, I think, SPF 50 in it, so very good, smells super good. I always joke that it smells kind of like a witchy garden. It's so good. Obsessed. Okay, enough of that. So I usually do the gua sha, which helps me kind of depuff from any water retention or any eating or drinking habits while in the parks and in Disney, because we do tend to overindulge while we're here. So that helps a ton with just depuffing the face. So I keep all 4 of those items in this little station, which is perfectly themed for like Disney villains, which I love. And then I keep my jewelry in this little coffin as well as a little candle. And then I keep some more jewelry in my closet on this little trinket tray. So I just go and grab all of that day's Disney jewelry. I love a themed moment, so these bauble bar earrings are amazing. I have bat ones as well. I have some little Alex and Annie bracelets and some little different charms. The one with all the little crystals on it is Rustic Charm, and then I have all of my backpacks all set up. This backpack is new, the one that I'm just grabbing, and it is pumpkin spice themed. Smell. It actually smells like pumpkin spice. I didn't believe the girl at the store. It's so good. Now, don't laugh. This is how I do my makeup. I've done it this way forever. I kind of just put on all of the different serums, lotions, and potions that I want to use, and then I blend them all together with a kabuki brush. It gives kind of like a light skin tint instead of like a thick foundation finish, and I just love it. So I went with a Mickey pumpkin dress. It's from a small shop that I absolutely love. I will link them down below. And then I have a little Mickey bat necklace that my husband got me for Valentine's Day. He got it in the parks, and then I've got the bauble bar earrings on. And then I had to go with my cinnamon bun eyeshadow. So everything is just very fall scented, very fall themed, very Halloween-y, and it just makes me so happy. In terms of makeup brands, I feel like it's worth noting because I keep going back to it. I love Huda. Like, I go back to Huda Beauty every single time. So the mascara, the blush, the foundation, pretty much everything was that. This perfume is so old, and if I could find another bottle, I would be so excited. It's called Man Trap Vanilla. It smells so good. It's so basic. It came in like an old FabFitFun. It just smells delightful. And then this is how I keep all my nails, makeup, hair products. They're all in the closet behind me, and I just kind of keep them organized in there. I found these little bows at Disney Springs. I have it in blue as well as this cream color, and I just love it. And yeah, toss, toss, toss. So then I go downstairs. We usually will make a green juice, take our vitamins, have a little breakfast, and then we head out to the park. So right now we're just kind of chatting. We're staring at the gardeners that we're not really sure what they were doing. And they're just, I don't know, they were trimming like one leaf off of a tree. It's, you know, it's Disney level fascination of just making sure that everything's perfect. It's hilarious. We've actually seen them paint the grass before. Yes, it's giving Alice in Wonderland. So we took our vitamins. The thing that you can see me eating here and there is a little pouch of, don't laugh at me, it's baby food. But for the ladies, if you need a little dose of iron, prune baby juice, baby food, not juice. Well, you could do prune juice if you want to, but I like baby food. It's just like, I don't know, it's like a little yogurt kind of thing. It's perfect for on the go. Grabbed my sunglasses. This is like our little station when we come into the laundry room. Grabbed our card, we need our ID, and got on our way. So we parked at the boardwalk, made our way in, and we went straight to the World Showcase. So the plan was to go to the back of France to get some breakfast. It was so busy, so we turned around and we went to get some yogurt in the Land Pavilion. So there's a little breakfast spot. It's kind of breakfasty, and then we decided to go to Starbucks for some more breakfast and some coffee. I got a hibiscus tea, so good. Like a little refresher. And we just kind of sat in there, and it was actually lovely. There's like this big area to sit on the side. It was perfect. And then we did a little bit of shopping at Creations. We love Creations. It's probably one of the best stores on property other than the big Disney store or the Magic Kingdom store. I love Creations. They have the best stuff. They had some really good Halloween finds. It is always so tempting. Like, I want everything whenever we shop. I'm like a child. I always say to Andre, if we had a kid, I would probably say yes to anything that they want. Oh, look, I found Carl. Fun fact, our dog looks exactly like him. Then we decided to go on Soarin'. It had been a little minute since we had been on Soarin', so the wait this day was actually super long, even with a fast pass. So we hung out, we chilled in line, and we just had to share the nostalgia. I mean, at this point it is nostalgic, right? They've redone the intro. So good though, still love it. I love how they mention Loungeflies. We always hope for center top row, but you know, you don't always get that lucky, and Audrey was so nice, he helped me with my backpack. Dale got to ride Soarin' as well, and then we always ride Living with the Land. I don't know if you think that that's lame, but I love Living with the Land. Just like Andre loves the People Mover, I love Living with the Land. It is the most chill, calm area, and I'm going to let you in on our little conversation that we have within our family. If you were stuck in Living with the Land for the night, which area would you sleep in? I always say the rainforest, because there's like thunderstorms, it's such a vibe. Dale was there. Oh my gosh, I was totally fangirling. And I just feel like this area is so beautiful. Like, I just love it. And we got front row. Oh, what else do you need? It's really cool too, during the fall, they actually have little signage that shows what pavilion through the World Showcase is selling what from the land for, you know, the Festival of the Food and Wine Show. So it's very cool. And then this is like the fishery area with all the shrimps. There's so many hidden Mickeys, by the way. I don't want to give it up, but if you're riding this, there's so many hidden Mickeys to find. There's some in the shrimp tanks. There's some on the ground. There's some with the hose. Okay, I gave away a little bit. And they do theme it to the season. So if you come back for the holidays and whatnot, there is decoration based off of that season, which is very cool. And I will say this ride does always make me feel a little bit inferior with my lack of green thumb. But it is somewhat inspiring because I would love to be able to do all this stuff. And fun fact, a lot of the food that they sell in the restaurants around Epcot is grown in the Land Pavilion, which is, to me, incredible. So it was a hot day out, so that was a lovely break in the air conditioning. Loved that. So we exited the land, and then by this point we were a little bit hungry, but we wanted to try and ride Test Track. I think we got in line and quickly got turned around because it was slightly drizzling, and then we were going to try it again. Yeah, we did not ride it at this point. So we turned around, all good. It was it's just drizzling, but we were fine. Not made of sugar. It's all good, not going to melt. So we decided to get some snacks. This is arguably, I would say, my favorite thing at the Food and Wine. Not that. That's Andre's favorite thing. So he likes, it's Spam and rice. He loves that. I love the slider. And then the drink is called an Alani Sunrise, I believe. The pairing goes so good together. And I've talked about this in many prior videos, but if you can, try and get a drink paired with the food at each little booth, because it makes a difference. I feel like they're meant to go together. So whenever you do that, I feel like you have a better experience. So yeah, this pulled pork is so good. One thing I will say, if I have to be picky, is just make sure you eat it quickly, because it makes the bottom bread soggy, which is why I'm eating it with a fork, but nonetheless delightful. So this is the drink. It's like a pineapple rum. It's delish. Andre felt like Dale needed a drink. Clearly we were having a good time. So now we made our way over to the World Showcase. And since we were wondering if it was going to rain, we figured an indoor ride might be preferable. So we made our way to the back of France and we went on Ratatouille. This is one of my favorite rides in all of Disney World. Mostly because I love the movie, but I just think that the ride is so special and so adorable. It smells so good on the ride too. I just love it. My French little heart is so happy on this ride. So even the queue is incredibly impressive. Like if you've seen the movie, I nerd out about scale. So when things are to scale in the parks, I just think it's like the coolest thing. So you get into your little, we're gonna call it a mouse cart. Okay, it's a rat cart, but we're gonna get into our rat cart. And then everything's 3-dimensional, so that's why it looks blurry on camera. I filmed a couple little pieces so you get an idea, but without too many spoilers. This is the coolest room on the ride. This is like unbelievable, because you're supposed to be little. You're like a little mouse or a rat that's like in the kitchen. And I love that they mix the French with the English. It's amazing. It's so beautiful and so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. So we've never eaten here, but we figured we would stop in for a little crepe. We were getting hungry, and this is right next to the ride. And oh my gosh, it was good. We walked right in. I got a little pink lemonade, a little sparkling lemonade. And then I did not drink a shot of Grand Marnier. You can actually get a Grand Marnier on the side of a crepe. Andre really wanted a crepe Suzette, which is Grand Marnier on the crepe. So usually they light it on fire, but they're not allowed to do that because Disney. So we got the crepe and then the syrup and everything. It was a nice little snack. Then, as per Disney magic, we were ready to ride Test Track. The storm had cleared, the drizzles had cleared, and it was time to ride the ride. And we had never ridden it before, so this was fresh experience. Okay, spoilers ahead. If you don't want to know what the new ride looks like, don't watch this part. Just skip ahead. But this is the new Test Track, and I think it's my favorite of all 3 variations that I've ever done. So I did the original, like the Test Track Crash Test Dummy one, and then of course the one that kind of looked like Tron, but then it wasn't really Tron, and now this one. This one just feels very Disney. Like it feels very looking to the future and keep moving forward, and it's just so cute. And it went, I don't know why, I just felt like it went really fast. And of course my husband is now looking at a truck. I'm not even kidding. We saw this. We never look at the cars at the end of Test Track, and now he's like, I love it. And I was like, I love it too, and I love the color. So they got us. We didn't get it. That'd be cool though. What a story. We visited, to me, one of the nicest pavilions in Epcot. I think the Canadian pavilion is stunning. I think it's so pretty. It's better when the waterfall is on, but still great nonetheless. If you've never visited the pavilions, the different countries, just go walk around. They're so pretty, and there's all these little shops. It's so funny. The things in the Canada shop is like things that we have at home, like literally in the stores. Like how they're promoting certain beers and stuff. It's just funny to us. It's like, yeah, that's like at a local Walmart for us. I love the Chip 'n Dale bag. I own this and I love it so much. And I'm thinking of getting these little Mickey ears like around Christmas with the little hat. Oh, I love them. And for real, I want that hat, like the fur hat. I want it for home. And they were playing music like what we have at home as well. And then it was time to go. So we don't do full park days. That's what we kind of love about living here. We usually take a break midday, come back, take a break from all the heat, either go in the pool, take a nap, do a workout, work a little bit, chill a little bit, do some Lego. I was hitting the pool. So a full park day like that, or a half park day like that, requires pool time. So I am loving my book, went to the pool, grabbed a good towel, my new towel from my birthday from my friends, and a big bottle of water, and I just hung out on the floaty in the pool. I often get asked what's my favorite room in our house, and my answer is often the pool. It's my favorite thing. So I soaked for a little bit, I read, and then I went and had a bath. I lit a little pumpkin spice candle, and I just washed off the day. I brought some popcorn with me, as well as a big old water bottle, and then I just scrubbed. I love this tea tree scrub. I have many different variations of it. It's the greatest thing. So from there, I just took off all my makeup after I did that full face scrub, and I just took everything off to the point where the little towelette was completely clean. I redid my skincare, and then I got set up to properly do my makeup again, just to get all of the like gunk and grease off from the full day. Andre wanted some popcorn. So then I just brought all of my stuff into my little getting ready area, which is in my office. So I usually play my music. I will sometimes set up with a cocktail, but I knew we were headed back into the parks for a cocktail, so I just hydrated. I put some shimmer all over, and then I did like a full glam routine, but I made sure to make it comfy cozy for the parks. So whenever I do more makeup than daytime, I feel like the difference is usually a little bit more bronzer, a lot more eyeshadow, a lot more eyeliner. I usually do my eyebrows, like just more dark features. I saw this really cool tip on TikTok to use like a piece of paper or just something with a sharp edge and to trace a line from your bottom lash line upwards using that piece of paper and just do it with eyeshadow, and I feel like it worked really well. So much easier than trying to do a wing liner with like liquid liner. And then I usually do lashes also. I don't do lashes during the day because the glue from the heat, it'll melt and it'll make my eyes burn. Oh, note for this deodorant, it's so good. I got it off of Amazon. I love a natural deodorant that actually works. And then my perfume. And I smelled delish and I was all clean. So if we're going to like a hotel for a restaurant dinner, I will usually wear like a longer dress or a jumpsuit or something. If we're staying in the parks, then I keep it short with the shorts underneath my dress. And then I usually do runners because we're not going to mess around. And then I just put my hair half up with this cute little bow that I found in Disney Springs. I love it. I loved my outfit today. I was very, very happy with it. And then with my Mickey Bat bag and then Scary Teddy, so perfect. And then I always bring a sweater because the restaurants are often very cold, some colder than others. So I grabbed some socks, my outfit was ready, hair is done. Like I need this dress in like a million colors, I love it. I packed my lip gloss, my peppermint halo, which is that other little vial. This like in case you get a headache. I'm always prepared. Lip gloss, lip balm, baby wipes, extra eyelash glue, extra nail glue. Andre's like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm ready to go." And then the sun was just starting to set, which was perfect because then the temperature drops a little bit and it's a lot less hot. So we parked at the yacht club and just made our way down the boardwalk. And we love the walk from the boardwalk to Hollywood Studios. So we'll usually park at Boardwalk, Beach Club, or Yacht Club. It's one of the things that we have with living on property. We're allowed to park at the hotels. I often get asked that question. No, you cannot park at the hotels unless you have a reservation or if you're staying there, if you have a dinner reservation. But if you have a dinner reservation, take advantage of it and walk to the parks. But we love this walk. It's a longer walk, but it's beautiful and we do it all the time. The Florida sunsets were really showing off this trip. Oh my gosh. So our game plan here was to get a drink, some snacks. When we're in Disney, everything is about food and drinks. So step one was get a cocktail, bring said cocktail to the food location, have some sustenance, have a little cocktail hour together, and then ride some rides. Is this not like the most beautiful night? Like what better feeling than walking into Hollywood Studios at sunset with the bubbles? Love the bubbles. I'm pro bubbles, by the way. I feel like a lot of people hate those bubble machines. I love them. So this bar is attached to 50s Prime Time. It's called the Tune In Lounge. Such a good spot. The bartenders, top tier. Incredible. And they can make anything, but these are the specialty cocktails. Very, very good. So Andre got a transfusion, but made with cranberry juice because they didn't have grape juice. And then I got a little martini, and we brought it with us to, right next to Sci-Fi Dine-In is Baseline Tap House, and they have a really good pretzel. So Andre and I sat outside with our drinks, and we had our pretzel, and then we were on our way to, you guessed it, Toy Story Land for sure had to happen because my husband's all-time favorite ride on property is Toy Story Midway Mania. He takes it very seriously. He knows all the unlocks. He knows all the cheat codes. Incredible. And post-cocktail is very fun. He was very excited, very competitive, very ready. He takes it so seriously, it's hilarious. Like, I laughed so hard when we're on this ride. I feel like I got pretty close. I think he said something like his trigger thingy wasn't working, or I don't know. Again, he takes it really seriously. So from here, we decided to go back to the boardwalk, which is where we parked anyways, so perfect. And then we made our way over to, I was gonna make a joke and say my favorite place on Disney property in terms of a ride, but it's not a ride. So there is a bakery as well as a full-blown restaurant, and it is an experience. That's why I was gonna joke and say it's like a ride because it's so perfect. So we stopped into the gift shop. They just launched these and I'm obsessed. It's kind of like a cake bake Labubu. So they were literally putting them out. So they have Brulee, which is their dragon, and then they have the little unicorn. They're so cute. I love these glitters. I packed some to bring some home to Canada, and then I also got a little charm. That Black Swan charm, which is the name of their espresso martini. I already have Brulee, so I got the Black Swan. And I put it on right away. And they are fully decorated for fall, and it is beautiful in there. They decorate for every season. It's stunning. It's, to me, probably my favorite restaurant on property. The drinks, everything, and we just go sit at the bar. Look how cute my necklace is. I love it so much. And it's kind of giving spooky Halloween, which I love. So yeah, the Black Swan drink is served in the black martini glass, and it is the best espresso martini I've ever had. I just got a French onion soup. Andre and I shared an appetizer. I think he got a remoulade. Yeah, loved it. So that's how we capped out our evening, made our way back home, and I had a little bath. Once we got back home, I read my book, and that is literally from beginning to end a full day in Disney living there. So I'll keep posting a couple of these videos if that's okay with you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, dudes.